How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to Whiskerwood. The reason why it's driving me mad is because I really like this game, and I think that's sort of like, you know, I'm playing this quite a bit right now. The reason why it's driving me mad more than anything is because I need to be able to do stuff like quickly, and I need to be able to do stuff like this, that and the other, and I'm actually telling myself, no, you got to slow down. You've got to pull it all back. And the reason why is because of mainly the tax bracket that's in this game. So every day you take stuff off the whiskers, every day you take stuff out of the cats, like the supplies you're going to take, population and so on and so forth. Everything is taxed. So the population is taxed. The more people you get on your island, the more you're going to get taxed. The more stuff you're taking from them supplies, you're going to get taxed. So the idea is to not take as much, try and grow slower. So as you get, I boosted the population up to, I got 21 houses. The reason why I put 21 houses in, that's how much I had to get. So I can take on another 6 mice, and I think that's kind of my limit for a bit. Now I've got 4 of my mice being the mining team. We're slowly, I'm going to hollow this out, and it's just going to go down and down and down and down until nothing. Worst comes worst, there's nothing else left in here, and I can work more up into the actual mountain. If I click here, you can see I've got a mine there, I've got a mine there. Worst comes to worst, I could just dig out this whole crater, but that means going into my entire village, which is not good. But most of this island can be mined, so there's ore all the way through this land, so I can do that. That's an overtime thing. My main goal really is to get up here. The reason why I need to get up here more is because, number one, there's a lot of trees up here. We can deforest this whole platform. There's a lot of berries up there. We can get up there and we can do a lot of work like scavenging. And then there's a lot of ground up there. We can turn that into a massive farm. And a massive farm is kind of what I need to aim for, because I need to start putting up my stocks for food. So that's kind of the next big thing I've got to do. Now, currently I'm making this bit of the land bigger. During my other playthroughs and like spare bits of game that I've played, I've come to the conclusion there isn't enough buildable land where you need it near the water, or there's not enough area to put certain things in. So I figured if I just block out this area, a marina area for like the bath for the mice, and all the other industries I'm going to need, so wool, wood, stone cutting, all of that McGubbins can all go there. And then from there, I was thinking of basically, I've got to land out to here, so I've got to build a land bridge here, and then we've got to build up to the top area. Now, in doing that, what I could do is that I could bring in another set of miners to take out this corner here and turn this bit into a land area. So we'd bring in the team that's going to create land, and we can just change this sort of like gully, and we could turn it into a block of land where we could put things like more machinery, more this, that and the other, or more houses. So lots of different things going on. So I don't think my farm's big enough, because we're down to 0 food again. That means my gatherers aren't doing as well, which is not good. I think we've got those 3 bushes in part, and we've got these ones here. So I will be running out of food in this area. I could bring them up to here because there's bushes up here, and I could bring them over to here where there's a couple of bushes there. Other than that, I think this area is going to be turned into a farm, and then what I'm going to have to do, because my farm here doesn't reach where I want it to be, which is kind of along here, I need this bit turned into a farm as well for more food. So that's going to be fun. Also, I want to bring in the fishing area as well. So we need to bring in fish. And that would be under factories. No, food. And that's the fishing dock, which would go there. But we need more logs. So that's where we find ourselves. So we're going to speed through a couple of days. Going to go through a couple of things, see if we can kind of cure the problem. Because I've always kind of run into this problem where you go through phases of starvation, and then it drops the population, and then you slowly build it back up, and you build a few more fields, and then you build the population back up, and then you go through another bout of starvation, then you go through, and it is a constant like fight. And winter has arrived apparently, so White Walkers and everything are expected. Great. Anyways, we're harvesting, which means there will be food for people, which is good. So when it comes to a mine, there's always seems to be this layer, and it's normally this layer here that doesn't look like there's anything on it. You have to literally wait until you get down a bit further. I'm gonna take that one because it's got tea and it's got food, and it's got some machinery parts, so that's okay. Now, as we're in winter, we're not going to get much support. We're not going to get taxed for a whole, like, however many days winter is. Winter is 8 days. We're not going to get taxed that much because they won't make the trip, which means we've got time to, like, mine. We've got time to process. Unfortunately, as you can see, we don't really have a lot of processes. See, a marina helps. They'll get there eventually. Okay, to make their lives a bit easier, I've got lots of planks. Okay, we're not losing anything. Right, supply ships come in. We'll take that one again. Alright, we're gonna move to there. And then their circle is this much here, and then we're all good. So they can get all the way up to the top of that cliff now, which is fine. I just need to be able to walk my way up there. So the next thing I want to look into though is, because we've got a little bit of space, I'll say a little bit, we haven't got a lot of space, but I've got a little bit of space here. I can actually put a research lab in, which is what we do need to do. So I'm going to bring the research lab in right next to the warehouse, because all the resources that come to the warehouse, things like copper, things like wood and bits and pieces, all go here. So it's easier to drag it out and straight to there, which is fine. And then this one, I'm going to be putting a plank maker here and a stonemason here. And then we got a little bit of space here for the rest of the other industries, sort of like the weaver and bits and pieces. Okay, to help these guys out, I haven't got any wood. No. Right, I need an apprentice whisker, but we don't have anyone turning up for another load of days, which sucks. So this is where I'm trying not to take as much. I'm trying not to take much from the tax ships, because they're gonna take a lot of money off me when I'm finished. I don't know how much my storage is worth right now. It's probably not worth a lot. We got some clothing, some machinery, we got some trinkets, we got some cut stone. But I know this trade, the tax ship doesn't take cut stone as a currency, unfortunately. I think we might need to bring in another load of farmers when we can. Right, so that one can be done. See, under that first layer, there's copper. And we got coal here as well. We got a little bit of gold as well. So all of this is underneath that first layer you don't see. It's always best when you're looking at the mining view, always like dig out the first layer, just to make sure there's something underneath. But if it's spotted as a mine, it means there's stuff. Okay, day 20. I owe 231 in tax. Increased growth speed on crops. Fantastic. Finally. Oh good, the supplies arrived. I'm gonna take the more expensive one this time, because we need planks and we need some logs. So yes, I know I'm gonna owe the cat some stuff, but at the end of the day, it's okay. So this is the view that you see on the next level down. There's coal here, which is underneath the stuff that I've built. There's nothing really much here, but as you can see on the next level down, there's a coal vein there, there's coal there, there's gold there, there's copper there. So that's all on the next level down from where we are. Oh good, they're farming the cotton. So yeah, at the moment we're just struggling through winter, and winter is yeah, it can be painful. If it snows, I'm in trouble, because you have to burn fires as well. Day 22, and we've got 3 more days worth of winter, and so when the next load of like mice turn up within the 6 I need to bring in, I need to bring in at least 1 apprentice for this, and I need to get an educated person to do the research lab. So I need to find both on one sheet, and it's quite hard to do. So I'm probably going to end up getting one and then the other, but not at the same time, unfortunately. Ooh, a supply ship. Yay me. We'll take the small amount. Need the food more than anything else. I needed planks. These days, they're way too fast. I feel like I want to get rid of this, but I need to put in another one first. So my intention is to build 3 there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, I can't turn this off just yet. When those are built, I'll turn that one off, and I want to change that into something else. I don't know what just yet, but something that's more useful. I don't think they can get to this square. It's weird. So even though that's in range, it's an interesting shape though. I'll see. I'm just going to leave it there just in case they will go for it. At the moment, if they cut through this lot, we'll be all right. I'll put this on high priority. So next time a supply ship turns up and we get planks, I'll put that one straight through. And as that's a new farmer, I'm expecting a circle like that, just a little bit closer. So we can turn that bit into a farm as well. Definitely need that farmer to work though. Oh no, they're getting cold. It's all right, they've only got 2 more days. 2 more days and we're through this. Whew. Injury and illness. No. I have an injured and an ill mouse. Oh no, he's crawling on the floor. He'll probably die, unfortunately. I can't do naff all about it either, that's the worst part. And there goes my approval rating. Alright, so I'm going to owe them 504 when they turn up. I've got 522 in check, but it means they're coming in from winter, which means we're going to start getting our... Oh, the smuggler turns up soon. Right, okay, that's cool. We have got some cotton in stock as well, which is good. Yeah, it's going to get a little bit more interesting now instead of me struggling. I'm hoping that my mice don't die within this time. If not, I'm going to have to repopulate them again. But it's like I said at the beginning, you go through phases of hunger, you get in more food, and then you grow your colony a little bit. You go through phases of hunger. There you go, I've just had someone die. We're going to go with the little one. It gives us a bit of food, a bit of tea. We owe them 589 now. I'm hoping that we can get some of this copper out, because the copper helps, obviously. And I've got to build a grave as well. Where am I going to put graves? We'll pop them up there. I mean, they're not kind of in the way there. I know it's a bad way of looking at it, but they're not. I know I've forsaken the whole, like, I needed planks of wood, but yeah, I think food is definitely the thing that I need to go first. So we need a farming apprentice, or just any apprentice, just to open this up. Need to get that gold and the copper into storage. There we go. Now we've got a bit more money in, and they're turning up in 3 days. If I get that gold out the floor, then we're good. You know what? I'm just gonna build a couple of more graves. I have this feeling. Okay, end of day 24. Let's see the damage. Okay, so they're up on me now, which is nice. And I owe them 591. Okay, so this is kind of the parts of the situation you're always going to get yourself into in this game. It's like, oh, by the way, you just need to do this and this and... Yeah, good. Cool. I need to build a bridge over here because I need to get to this bit of land for trees. You know what? Under the earth workers thing, I think we're just going to join the land. We definitely need more farmers, though. This is really bad. This is the problem with winter. Winter, you just sit there just going doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo and just waiting. Oh, good. There's more gold down there. Excellent. Didn't expect that. So, the reason why I want to build this over here is we can get access to all of these trees. And we can plant it out a bit more for like crop. Now, I'm not expecting berries to be in there, but we can make berry fields, which is what we will need. Just time, lots and lots of time. We get some whiskers today. Cool. I don't know what they're gonna do, but we'll have to see. If there's any apprentices in there, we'll take them on. Says it's turning up today. There it is. There it is. Right, the whiskers ship. We need an apprentice farmer. Oh, we need an educated person. Oh, we don't need him just yet. We need an apprentice. He'll do. I'm gonna take a farmer as well. Screw it, we'll take him. They're all going to go into here. They're all going to become workers in the fishing area. Actually, I've got loads of farmers. We'll take that one, and we'll take that one. Excellent. We're fishing. Oh, food strike, food strike. No, we're now going to be catching more fish, and we're going to be feeding the mice better now, because Jeebus, that was close. Like now we should start creeping our food supplies up a little bit more, especially with having 3 fishes on there, and they're catching every, let's have a look, what we're catching every 30 seconds. We're catching a fish, so that's not bad. Well, 89 seconds, not bad. We're running at 380%. If this guy was an educated farmer, sorry, not what's the bloody word I'm looking for? If he wasn't an apprentice farmer, he would be high, like the gears would go higher. It's a bit like when you've got these people up here, take them. So if you've got 2 people cutting logs at the same sort of rates, then they work better doing their own job. Same with farmers, they're working to their strengths. Approval goes up, that is good. People are happier. We're going to be fishing all day today, so we should get lots more food for the colony. The farms are just about ready to go, so that's good. Forager is getting close to running out again. Haha, the smuggler has arrived. All right, cool. So the plus side to the smuggler, we don't need cut stone right now. We don't need fuel right now. I could probably get rid of the oh no, we won't worry about the cloaks. We'll accept the trade. We get 1 gold bar. Now, the more I can produce, the better, obviously. And here comes the tax ship to poo on my parade. Yay me. All right, let me just slow the time down to like bare nothing. Let's sort this out, shall we? So first off, we've got a couple of bits of coal. We've got a load of trinkets. We've got some copper, and I've got some gold. And that's kind of all I really feel comfortable about giving them for now. Because I need to kind of buck up my next one. If we take off that and I give them a couple of logs to make it 650, that gets us in. We keep our gold for another day. We got some gold bullion as well, and that means we're kind of sorted for the next one. So it's not going to be a massive amount of money they're going to give us, but we've got a little bit of leeway to play with now. Okay, much better. Thank you. What's next? We've got a supply ship and a whisker ship turning up today. Here's the whisker ship. So I need an educated or an apprentice farmer. That's an apprentice cog. That's not good enough for me. None there. An apprentice farmer. Brilliant. And I will take another explorer. Will be good. So with this guy, if I take in this one now and I put in a farmer, and there we go. So they're all farmers working at the dock. Awesome. And now I'm going to take the food because I need to keep food in more supply right now. Can I take any more on? No, because we haven't got any more scrolls because we failed. See, this is how fast the game goes if you just push play. It is really slow. And then putting it into fast forward, everything goes like way too fast. I will take the logs, I will take the planks, I will take this because we need to build the farm. We need to get people farming, we need to get all that done fast. Farmer, all is good. Okay, so I'll take it. Not happy though. Right, we need to start looking into getting ourselves up to the next level. So I need to go for the stone cutter. So these are my industries that I do need to work into. So obviously it's going to take time to actually build these, and I'm going to need the sawmill. So I'm going to put the sawmill on higher alert than everything else because the sawmill gives us planks. Planks, we can start building everything ourselves. We don't have to rely on the cats to bring planks much anymore, which means all we kind of need them for is like emergency food. And that's good because I don't want to keep taking stuff off of them. They're horrible overlords. And as you can see, we're now running at 450% when it comes to our fish. We're running at full efficiency and we are catching a fish every 30 seconds. Or is it faster than that? 29 seconds. 29 seconds to catch a fish. And that is like shooting fish in a barrel. Sort of. Anyway, so as we've got this bit of range here now with farming, which is good, I'm going to build a set of stairs up to here. And I'm also going to turn this little area... Oh, no, not that one. That one. We're going to plant berries. And we're going to plant them across here. And across here. Because I can. Pretty much. I've got no other reason to do it. So we are slowly gathering our own wood, which is nice. We've got a couple of little forests being built. We've got some berry fields, which is good. We've completed that quest, which is awesome. We're doing okay. Our stocks for food are much better now, which is brilliant. And this means I can move into like the next part when I get researching. Now the problem with researching is I need this built first because that's the research lab. When the research lab is built, then everything's better and everything's greater and the world is a better place, basically. I might have to build like another storage facility for just fish, or that's what this might turn into. So we need to get these built first, and then I'll do one just for fish. As you can see, there's more good points to me than bad points. Dirty fur, I'm working on. 8L warehouse, haven't built a cafe. Hard labour sucks. 8 raw food, yeah, can't do nothing all about that. Right, day 29. Okay, we're slowly getting there, man. Slowly getting there. Yeah, well, it's 89 mice is going to take a really long time, so I'm not really worried about that one. Unless they're going to bomb me and then it kills more people and then I have to like start for a longer period of time, which I don't want to do. So let's look into where we're going wrong here. We're actually not really going wrong anywhere, we're just doing other things. When this is done, oh yes. Right, we need a couple of machinists more than anything. If I can get an apprentice machinist, we're in a better run over there. When's my next load of people turning up? Oh, tomorrow. Fantastic. I might have to start building more houses. And as these people are going to be working over here, I'll probably build their houses over here as well, because that's a long way to walk to get to here. If they're working over here and living over there. So if I build a couple of houses over here, we're all good. So I'd need to build like 3 houses, probably 6 because of these guys here as well. What I could do, and that's going to use up a lot of planks, is to build a actually, I could just extend this land out even more. Probably do that as well. Yeah, I'm kind of, I want to get up here, but I need this working first. Or I put a farm up here and a warehouse up here. I'm gonna have to have a proper think about this, because that's a nice bit of farmland, but that's a nice piece of farmland as well. We'll get this done first, and then I'll look into building a bridge this way. Worst comes worst, I'm going to build another colony up here just as farmers. And then at some point there's like an automation section. I could get some conveyor belts and roll the food down the hill. That'd be pretty cool. But we have got 90, we've got like loads of food. We're doing really well for food now. Okay. My main staple diet is now fish. That's completed. We've got more logs. You know what? I could build a wooden bridge. How much would that cost me in makeshift? 25. That's quite a lot. Right, let's slow this down a second. I'm not going to worry about building a land bridge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a makeshift path from here to there. We haven't got enough for that. And then the steep stairs. The worst part is building this because it's a long way up. So if I go F, and that will do. Now, I know that's left me short for wood, but we can now get up there. And if I can get up there, I can start building up stocks of food, and we can go from there. 19, 20, 21. I need to bring on 2 more people, depending on the type of people I bring in. So what do I need? I need an apprentice sawmill worker. So one of these, but I need an apprentice. Oh, come on. Apprentice, there we go. Leave the rest, save them all. Right, we haven't got any more on there. That's fine. 2 of them will do the better job for now. How we got? We got 22. We're gonna need to build another house. Not quite sure where I'm gonna put this. Oh no, right, we did say I'm gonna build one house there, one house there, and then I'll build another one there. So these people here, so this one and this one, they're going to be living right next door to where they live, where they work. Boring life, I know, but at the end of the day it works. That brings the tax down by 144, so that means we can get a little bit more money out of this as well. Cool. We got to build a cotton farm. Am I doing that already? You know what, yeah, we'll produce more cotton. It's not like I can't put it somewhere. And cotton's good because cotton's a renewable force of, well, money, which is very handy. Where am I going to put it though? I mean, can I stretch up? I can stretch up this far. I'm going to turn this bit into a cotton field. It's weird, but it'll work. So from here all the way across to here and this bit here, done. Well, actually, I mean, whilst we're at it, we'll just I'll do some berries on here as well. I mean, it doesn't matter if we're walking all over the fields, does it? And as you can see, we're exposing out the ground. We've got some coal, we've got some gold there. We got a lot of copper here, which is nice. That means we're going to be mining that out for quite some time, which is good. Now, as we now have a little bit of access up to here, not quite, but nearly, I'm going to start bringing my forager up to here. We're going to put some warehouses in, and we're just going to get them to like bomb the food up here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a logistics person about here. And then that logistics person, so that will be a thing that we do later. This is going to start turning into a bit of a village, because people will live here, they'll work up here, and we'll be okay. But the reason why I'm going to put a logistics person here is because when these warehouses are filled, I'm going to put one of them with food, and I'm going to have food up here as well, and they're just going to keep shipping food down to here until we can get automated, which means I do need this research place working at some point when it's done. I do also need an educated person, but we're doing that next. It's just going to take some time. Like I said, I'm not really worried about food right now. We've got a ton of food. I can start expanding out the people, which is nice. I'm going to start rebuilding land. I'm going to have to, because we're using up quite a large chunk of it, and this is where I want my main civilization to be. So I think that when they're finished with this bridge, I'm going to bring them a little bit more over here, and we're going to start... I'm going to start building up it over this corner. And then we can start... I'm going to start working the houses out better, because at the moment they're all a bit skew with, which isn't great. So if I extend out the land to here, and then bring it all across, and then we're going to cover it this corner, and then this bit here, there's a mine underneath these houses. If I shovel this out, bring it down a layer, we can get houses flat in against that wall, and then that's better for me. It's more of an OCD thing at this point. Everything else, well, we'll get there. It's just going to take a lot more time. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, let me know in the comment section of what you're going to be trying to do differently. I personally have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just I'm working on a small scale right now, and then I'm going to slowly but surely work my way up. And working at a slower scale seems to work better in this game, because yeah, you've got all these bits and pieces happening, you've got all this other stuff happening, but if you work on it a little bit slower and you kind of get into a rhythm of, like, you know, working small and then slowly working back up and then slowly working through, you'll be a lot better off. Now, like I said, with my farmers, these guys are probably going to stay here. Anybody else I get in here for farming, I'm just going to bring them up here. But we are going to start... I've got to start warehousing up this area for, like, wood, because there's lots of wood up here. It all needs to be moved, but the first thing I need to do is get logistics in to start building all that up, and then start building this up, because this is going to be my main warehouse area. which I probably need to double back because I need to build out all of this as well. So what you're going to see is from here all the way down to this corner, I'm going to try and build that whole corner out so we can bring the mice in, the warehouses in, and work from there. Everything else is going to be on here, so I'm actually going to have let me just pause. So this person, so I'm going to click them in here, and I'm going to click log cabin. They're going to live here, and then this person, I want them to live there. So the reason why I've moved them is because they work here. All right, it's like workers' privileges. If you work in an industry, you work next to where you sleep, and if you live anywhere else, you won't live there. I mean, technically, yes, I should have bought my miners over here as well, but I couldn't build the houses here just yet. Again, another reason why I can build out the land and get them over here later, maybe, so they don't have to walk half a mile home. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, for now, I mean, we've got ourselves a bathhouse where we're actually able to clean fur. We've got a mass amount of fishing going on. We've got food. We've got wood. I feel like I'm in a better position right now for understanding where I'm going. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to deal with this, and then I'm going to catch you all later. I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your day. And I can't do any trading because I haven't got anything yet. But we'll get there another day. So hopefully I'll see you in another one. Bye-bye for now.